Oh, hello, hello, welcome to the stream, Darkrai. Oh my god, so early. Oh, yeah, oh my god. Yeah, we're just gonna continue the bartending event, mostly because, like, we're still waiting for, like, the next update of Genshin, but I guess, yeah, it gives me more time to, like, yap a lot. And I'm so happy, oh my god. Oh, I finally got my second monitor set up, so hooray for that. Yeah, it took a while. I ended up needing to use a different cable. I couldn't use the HDMI thing, so it was a display port. I had to get a HDMI and display port. Is that display port? Something like that. I'm really not a techie person, so I'm not really sure how a lot of these things work, but at least it seems like everything is okay now, so I'm pretty happy about it. Hooray for that. Yeah, okay. Hopefully the internet is okay today, at least. Yeah, I'm going to try up the second monitor setup thing, so now it's like all of my chat stuff is on the left, so I think I should be looking at chat more normally by now, or something like that. Anyways, we'll see. I'm not used to it yet, but yeah. Hopefully it doesn't, like, the whole having so many tabs open at the same time doesn't crash anything. But wait, let's see. Task manager? I don't know. I'm always worried about Google Chrome because it feels like it takes up a lot of memory or something, which is actually kind of insane. I think it's taking up quite a huge portion of my memory. Is this normal? Is this Google Chrome really work that way, or like should I cancel it or something? Mm, yeah, you know what? I guess we'll just. It's so weird though. It actually uses up like double the memory of like OBS or Starrail. Like if you add both OBS and Starrail, Google Chrome still takes up more memory than that. It's kind of, yeah, it's just so strange. Memory killer, yeah, pretty much. I feel like I should close a bunch of these things. Yeah, I feel like some of these might make noise even when they're not supposed to, so I'm gonna like try to avoid that in the meantime. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think I mostly just have it as like there for like the stream manager and all that. Wait, let's see. Do I, oh no. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, I was a little bit worried that my hotkeys wouldn't work anymore, after having like a second monitor, but it seems like it's doing fine, so hooray for that. Yeah. A lot of things is just like a little bit unusual for me today, so we're gonna try to take it easy, and hopefully OBS doesn't die on me or anything like that. Is the audio still okay though? I think it should still be fine. Hopefully. Wow. Oh my god, today has been a long day. I don't know. I'm getting so exhausting, right? So exhausted these days, but like that's just my age catching up with me. And I always get really hungry as well. I ended up making a uh drink today, like a hot drink. What's that? Like a milk tea coffee combination called Yun Long? But Yun Yang, something like that. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I just kind of found it in my cabinet, and my dad just said it's like some kind of really fragrant milk tea with like coffee in it. So hopefully the caffeine works, but I kind of don't really expect it to. But yo, welcome to the stream. That one, Knock. Did the headpads work? I hope they did. I have VTube Studio open and all that, but yeah. Well, I have a setting in my browser, like if a tab is not open for an hour, it will not take memory. This way I can have as many tabs open and still not much memory. Wait, how? Is that Google Chrome? How does that work? Oh, I can recommend you something to wake you up. I am curious if that will actually work, because in general, like most energizing caffeine stuff don't work on me, which is kind of good and bad at the same time. I'm one of those people, like if I wake up early in the morning, I don't drink coffee to stay awake. That's pretty much not a thing for me. I just kind of like wake up and suffer straight up. Yeah, I just kind of try to fight the sleepiness on my own. And driving to work every day is pretty much a good way for that, mostly because you cannot afford to be sleepy when you're driving, because otherwise you might kill someone or yourself. So yeah, dangerous situation all around. The stress keeps me awake. 400 mg of coffee. Just so you know, the first time I ever actually drank coffee, I fell asleep. Yeah. So that was not a fun time for sure. That basically made me disappointed in every other caffeine drink from moving forwards. So if I drink too much caffeine, I basically feel like my heart is about to explode, and it's not a fun time for anyone involved. It's Brave browser, the one who built in ad blocker. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I just stick with Google Chrome because it's convenient, even though it's kind of sucks. But anyways. I am not really willing to migrate everything. I'm too lazy for all of that, though. I mean, it's probably a good idea. Even my brother started using something other than Google Chrome, but yeah, I don't really have the patience for that. So let's just see if the stream actually like stays stable, even with all the things open at the same time. Because recently, like when I stream, I tend to close like other things, which actually technically the other things is just Discord and Google Chrome. I don't really think Discord makes much of a difference. But Google Chrome, yeah, I don't know if it actually takes up like memory or I mean like internet. Sorry, I don't know if it takes up internet or anything. Hopefully it doesn't. I turned off the preview in OBS to maybe like help offset it because I just put it onto Google Chrome instead. I was pretending to admire the view. Yeah, you know, honestly, the best response would have been, "Oh, sorry, you're too short. I didn't notice you in front of me." That's pretty much. Chug 1 million grass. I might die if I do that. You know, I think I'd rather stay alive because I still have so many gacha characters to look forward to. You know, one of the things I realized is that pretty much the only thing keeping me going these days is just waiting for the next gacha character I want, which is a pretty much it's a very good motivator for staying alive. So yeah, I guess it works. It's much cheaper than therapy at least. Granted, I've never tried therapy, but yeah. I probably should not bother anyways. I can't afford to spend that much money on unnecessary things. You just self-diagnose and say, okay, I'm a weird person. Like that's just live with that. Even though I have 36 gig of RAM, only thing push my device to bring us like Minecraft. Honestly, I feel like I really should get bigger RAM, but that time I'm not sure how much RAM I have though. It's either 16 or 32, one of those things. I kind of that time I told my dad I wanted 64, so like what the fuck do you need 64 for? Like I don't know. I mean like the bigger the better, isn't it? Usually when it comes to computer stuff, who knows? I mean, if the price gap isn't too big, I mean it might be worth it. Yeah. Hey, so many tech stuff. I don't really know. Mm, so long as my Star Rail and Genshin stay alive and stop crashing on me, that's probably fine. If I can just run all of my programs at the same time. But man, though, it feels good to actually like have space because normally, like, okay, so my laptop is really, really old. It's like 2017 laptop. So I've been using it as like a second monitor to like literally monitor my stream. So like my main computer is like where I play the game, right? And so this laptop is where I see how the stream is going. If that's the reason why I kind of know if it's like already crashing and all that because I see it from like a different device. I don't like using it on the phone though because the phone will like close after a certain time, but like the laptop won't close. And then, yeah, so it's on my right side. And so obviously I'm right-handed, so my mouse is on my right side. So like there's a lot of times when it's kind of like the space is so narrow because like my mouse and my laptop are just kind of like bumping into each other. But then now I actually have the opportunity to like move the laptop away from my desk now. I put it in underneath the cabinet, like the PC shelf cabinet thing that I bought to hold the second monitor. And okay, wow, okay, V Studio died. Wait, let me reset that. So that was fast. I kind of noticed adventuring stopped moving and like that's depressing. Oh my god, no, don't crash my stream again. Yesterday was like so stressful. How many pillows are you gonna send? Wait, you gotta make sure it works first before you do that. Yeah, let's just hope it works. Okay, so you can see me setting up YouTube Studio, unfortunately. So, anyways, yeah, this always happens. Why I don't understand why it keeps crashing. Wait, the sound is still coming through, right? Because sometimes, like when you know, that's one of the reasons why I don't really like those slow moments. Is because tendency, like you kind of don't really notice if like the audio cuts out or whatever because it's too quiet. Yeah, small figure, huge ambition. Oh, this is Cerebra? Is this a cerebral thing? A bit foggy, slightly confused. Okay. 3 color layers. Oh, this is... How do you do that? Okay, that looks bad. Slightly confused. Hmm. Okay, nope. Nope. Uh-huh. Wait. Hmm. Okay, this is getting worse and worse each time. Maybe I should have picked a smaller glass. Oh no, wait. I should have just reset that. Damn it. Next. Okay, wait. We'll skip this through. It's kind of weird that they keep redoing all of these things. Oh no, did it not work anymore? The pillows? Okay, that's kind of annoying. It worked yesterday though. I don't really know why that happens. I don't change anything. Just to say I don't actually change anything that goes on. I don't make changes day to day to my stream, so I don't really know why it's like that. I checked there's still a few days left for Genshin Music event, which gives 60. Yeah, I actually did that because I realized that I am a rhythm game player. So I was wondering why do I not do the ones in Genshin? So I might as well, and I did it, and it's not very interesting, but it's fine. It's fine. Hmm. Okay, maybe I should have had a bigger glass after all. Damn it, I keep forgetting how to do this properly. Okay, wait, let's get a bigger glass. Supersized ice. I feel like maybe I have the right formula now. Joke, never mind. Oh wait, I did! Hooray! Oh, we did it! We did it! Okay, what is the better one for this? The lemon? Maybe this. I guess color-wise it looks kind of pretty. Colorful dreams. Well, it's not really colorful anyways, but... Time for me to wait for Final rerun. Oh, yeah. Final is fun. Not very good for pure fiction. He's just not suited for that kind of content because he's kind of rushing through the stages, I think. Or... well, actually, technically it's the opposite. It's more like... he's kind of like... making things a little bit trickier, honestly. Anyways, it's fine. Actually, I feel like after this... Oh, I forgot to change the stream title. After this, I was thinking like in case I finish this bartending event quickly, I might actually like do pure fiction. I don't know how interesting it will be, but we'll see. We'll see. I will try to do it manually, but I feel like halfway through I'm gonna get like super lazy and then I'm going to end up doing it in auto mode anyways. I have no parents, no friends, no possessions, just this darn mask. No, friend, you're mistaken. The fool pats his shoulder and says, now you don't even have your mask. Now the mourning actor's got nothing left but a monumental loss. Like, this is such a shitty joke. Why does the Trailblazer keep making us suffer like this? Even Sparkle's just straight up, nobody asked you for this joke. It's like she doesn't give a fuck at all about us. You take a sip and everything goes black. Oh, Jingyan! Okay, sorry for the loud. Oh, we're watching it! We're not up against some petty thug this time. This is the Lord Ravager. It could crush the stars in the blink of an eye. I missed you so much. You know, Jingyan is definitely one of those like comfort characters. Just looking at him makes me feel like so at ease. Like he's so peaceful. I don't know. It has like the sleepy vibe, that like really long, fluffy hair, the kind of drowsy look on his face. Like so cute. The Lord Ravager has arrived at the front line. General Starlight of the Xianzhou Star Rail, the command is yours. Please review the mobilization across the Xianzhou ships. I keep hearing some weird sound. It's like, is this normal or is it just like, I don't know, is this noise from something? Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just close Discord. I don't know if Discord's the one making that random noise. It's kind of annoying at the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but hopefully you can't. Yeah, it's a support hungry character. When you end game mode come, which needs 3 team, he gonna hog all the supports. Yeah. Honestly, there's just like, wait, I don't really know how that's gonna work though. Having 3 teams is very difficult, honestly. I mean, like, I can't even split adventuring. Uh, I'm still hoping that we're going to get Terravox at least, because that will be one sustain unit, but it's not a very literal, like, sustainable kind of thing. Wait, oh, there's no, wait. Um, Wait, no, but actually in this event, there's usually no sounds anyways. Okay. No, there is sound. It's just like really soft, I think, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. I can't really like make it too high because like sometimes oh my god, Huayan. I did not expect to see him here. Yeah, the sound kind of fluctuates a lot, so it's a little bit frustrating because sometimes it's like, oh, sometimes it's like too quiet, and other times when you're in the middle of battle, boom, all the sounds just come in straight at once, and it's like really annoying. Especially in Genshin, I think it's even worse in Genshin because like you kind of can't really expect when you're suddenly gonna go into battle. You suddenly hear like weird noises and you see a hilichurl running at you holding like a flaming torch. It's like, where the fuck did you come from? Like I literally just passed by this area, not expecting to like do anything, and it's suddenly I'm going to get accosted for no reason, and then you basically go die. Yeah, because it's like, you should not have been here. I was gonna leave you alone, but then you came at me. So, throw hands. Let's go. Make sure there's extra soul glad I hooked on that stove. What? Oh my god. Don't worry, we've got all the creature comforts covered too. What the? Even facial? Did they? They feel like they really understated this event. Because suddenly, why are we seeing so many characters I did not expect to see? 3 supports: Robin, Triby, and Ceridra. Yeah, it's gonna be hard maintain. Like, I feel like you need more supports though. Robin is a very good one at least. Trippy is also very good. Who else would be really good? Ronmei. Until now, I still consider Ronmei to be like one of the really good supports, and she's buyable from the shop. So I mean, kind of expensive in the end, but still. The general speaks wisely. Furthermore, our scouts have gathered quite a bit of intelligence. General Sparkle, would you kindly elaborate on the details? General Sparkle, you're casting yourself now. But you're allowed to be general and I'm not? Yeah, Ronmei's one of my best casteries teammate for Breaking Shield. Yeah, definitely. I'm still so thankful I got her. That was like that freaking random choice, like maybe if a day before the banner ended or like a few hours before the banner ended. I can't really remember. That was like so long ago. I literally just decided on a whim because people kept hyping her up and she's like, "Oh, she's going to be super amazing. She's like you call it power creep proof or something like that." Because like basically one of the most crucial things is like breaking the weakness bar. So everyone's all like, yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the mechanic moving forward. So you definitely have to go for it. This overlord you're talking about, is it even human? Yeah, I don't know about that. As long as it's destructive enough, who cares if it's human or not? Fair enough, with all of you holding the line and the whole Xianzhou standing unit united, we'll bring down that Lord Ravager. Far or near, we shall strike them down. Just the life of Trailblazer, finding a Lord Ravager one day, then managing a mem restaurant and bar the other day. Honestly, Star Rail events are kind of like not very cohesive in a sense. We don't really have like very good like long-term events, not like the way Genshin does it. And so far, we haven't had any like special areas in general. Like all of these areas are literally just within the worlds that are already existing. But some of them tend to be very grindy for no reason. Like, oh my god, these guys are so disappointed. What the? What the? What? Are you telling me the Lord Ravager is Peppy? What the fuck, Peppy? What are you doing here? Everyone here, straight to the seclusion zone. Grab a mop and start scrubbing. No exceptions. Peppy can talk now. Which one is more shocking? The fact that Peppy can talk or that Peppy's a Lord Ravager? Bet you didn't see that coming. This is Penacony. Anything goes in Penacony. It's like Genshin with their ley lines. It's like everything, all of the problems in Teyvat are caused by the fuck-ass ley lines. You wake up slumped over the table. Turns out you dozed off. Rise and shine, gray hair. Like they say, think about something all day and you'll dream about it at night. So this is what's been in your mind, huh? Yeah, like the time when I kept dreaming about my PayPal. And you know the frustrating thing is I actually went through all the trouble of the PayPal and I never actually used it. Like until now, I still haven't actually used it, so I don't know. Like, what was the point in suffering so much? I literally dreamed about it and ended up almost late for work the next day just because I was dreaming about that PayPal thing. General Sparkle didn't hear a thing. So, what do you think of my latest masterpiece? Come on, give it a name worthy of its greatness. Galactic Dream Duet. Life Experience card. Oh, I don't know. The first one sounds kind of fancier, though. This lineup is insane. Are you sure we can watch this without using any credits? What is he talking about this time? Yeah, how does it feel to be the general gray hair? This episode is pretty good. Give the director a raise. Man, I'm so salty that like Sparkle was not actually part of like the whole Fate collab thing. You know the trailer they gave us was like such a scam because it was so good. And literally none of that actually happened during the Fate collab. Like what were they thinking? You know like the expectations we had were so high because it was like so amazing. And then we honestly thought that we were going to have a freaking showdown again between Saber and Adventuring, and it never happened. Like, damn, I think probably like 70% of the trailer was not real. Oh, man. Although surprisingly, I don't know, like, I actually saw that the Fate collab was being nominated as one of like the best collabs of the year, but I honestly don't think it will win. Like, who would vote for the Fate collab in a sense? Like, I wouldn't vote for it either. I mean, I love Star Rail, but I definitely would not consider it really good collab based on like the story itself. Okay, you're Sparkle's first customer today. Congrats! It means you win a bonus round. One more cup. Ready to redeem? Yeah, let's go for free drinks. I ended up. Oh my god, I finally ended up visiting the cafe again, the one I keep talking about where like I'm trying to be a regular, and I saw the owners again, and the owner was like so happy to see me because I think they realized because I hadn't been there in like almost a week. I've been like way too busy. So I actually was able to pass by today, even though technically speaking, it was a little bit too close to dinner time. And then I was like, should I still go? Should I not go? And then I decided to go anyway, because like I really wanted to try a different dish. And then, yeah, okay, wait, maybe this one? I keep going for like more ice. I don't know. There's not much point in having like less ice. Like it looks so mediocre in comparison. Yeah, so delirious and completely unconscious. Three color layers again. Why does this girl always want three color layers? It's like so much work, you know? Okay, completely unconscious. Unconscious is that the same as confused or like I don't know. Indifferent mind. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, that looks so ugly. Oh my god. Wait. That still looks so bad though. Wait, why? Maybe something like this? It's still kind of meh though. That should be fine. Okay, let's pick something else. This is still not really good though. I just really wish they added more. Like decorations are so mediocre. It's the same ones from last time. Okay, good day, dear customer. Please wait in line and have your pickup code ready. I'm literally the only customer here though, and there's no pickup code. Don't scam me, you know. Getting comfy in your customer role already? Hold tight, your order's coming right up. Oh, that's pretty. But yeah, so I ended up passing by, and then like last time, the waiter actually recommended that I ordered their like egg pancake with sausage, and I tried it this time. And I was kind of expecting it to be like really small, but like no, that thing was humongous. It was like super super heavy, like an insane amount of layers, and I thought it was gonna be a really quick snack, but it took me so long to finish. I kind of thought that I would finish eating it in like maybe 5-10 minutes maximum, but like yeah, straight up, nope, super super heavy. It was good though, but I feel like I probably won't order it again anytime soon because it's the kind of thing that's like pretty much close to an actual meal, and it's a little bit too heavy as like a snack time for me. Where did we go? Wait, why did we get kicked out or something? Why are we so far away? Oh my god. What did you do to us? Welt and Himiko, I missed you guys. Want me to ask Pom for an advance? No, oh my god, Sparkle! Sparkle, you scammer! You're freaking taking over a spot. What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, don't serve Welt and Himiko. I miss them so much. Hey, that's my line. Yeah, look at that. That's us. It's us. We're here. Gasping for breath, you quickly fill them in on what just happened. You say I'm just Sparkle in disguise? Please, for all I know, you're a Sino Hydro in cosplay. What the fuck is a Sino Hydro anyways? I gotta admit, these shape-shifting tricks are impressive. Can't judge by looks alone. How about a challenge? Let's see who pulls off a better impression of Starlight. Gladly, Lizard gets vaporized. Yo, what the fuck? I did not expect to die today. You cannot do that to me. That was a brutal move, Sparkle. Clear conscience fears no crooked shadow. What does that even mean? Round 1. Here's your question. You're walking down the street and come across a trash can. What would the real Starlight do? Isn't it obvious? Gotta dig and see what's inside. And stick myself into it. The walls of a trash can are cool to the touch. Feels kinda nice actually. Sounds like something Starlight would say. 1 point to each of you. Huh? That's kind of like a draw, isn't it? So what's the point, though? Okay, since we're in the bar, let's talk drinks. What's Starlight's go-to beverage? The Mortal's Delight, Soul Glad. I'm cutting back on sugar recently. What do I like, though? Soul Glad or Mortal's Delight? I mean, maybe Soul Glad? How can you not mention Soul Glad and Penacony, a timeless classic? Do we even have to ask? Of course it's Himiko's coffee. You fucker! Are you doing that on purpose just to, like, get them on your side? No, Himiko, don't fall for that. How could you? My God, you're so damn biased, Himiko, traitor. Yeah, this is fucking rigged. No, this is a resonance between two coffee-loving souls. Now for round, well, didn't even give his opinion about the whole thing. Now for round 3, it's a tight match. Time to show off your skills. Let's see what Starlight can really do. Okay, fight to survive. You reach into your bag, but the spot where your bat should be is unoccupied. What bag? We're not carrying a bag. Looking for this? Rules are made to be broken. Well, taking everything into account, it's pretty clear who the real Starlight is. Thank you, judges. Thank you for a wonderful audience and to everyone who believes in me. Special thanks to Dream Jolt Hostelry for this fine establishment and to the Astral Express. The game's over. No need to keep pretending, Sparkle. Wait, am I actually Sparkle? If I were Sparkle, that wouldn't be so bad. Thanks, everyone, and a special thanks to my worthy rival, my greatest inspiration. Now, allow me to announce the winner of the Starlight Impersonator contest. This one. Mr. Yang, are you blind? I'm right here! I'm afraid not, Miss Sparkle. I chose correctly. The real Starlight would never say something like I like Yuriko's coffee. Much as I hate to admit it, don't be too discouraged. Second place deserves a reward too. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. What's the prize? A first cup of favorite handcrafted coffee. Sorry, I must decline. Look at how worried she was. She literally just looked at us like, oh shit. And then she's like, okay, time's up. Gotta leave. Mr. Yan, Himiko, or each ordered drink something. Okay, I didn't get to finish reading that. But anyways, well, it's been missing since a lot of patches. Yeah, I'm so salty about it. Like, these guys are iconic. Like, I know he started out as in like Honkai Impact 3rd, but I still wanted to see more of like, well, though. It's like, it's so nice. It's like comforting to have like a grandpa following you around. I don't know. I think in my case, because I don't have grandparents anymore, so it's kind of like a little bit sad to think about things like that. But like you sometimes like like the feeling like you're an adult, but you want an like adult adult around you. So like all the decisions just go to them. It's like, okay, please, you figure it out. I just kind of wanna sit here and go with the flow kind of vibes. Yeah. That's how it always is. Like kind of like, even in like work, it's like you know what you're doing, but then you feel drastically more confident if like a manager or someone is around you. Even though they give you hell and they're kind of annoying to deal with, but at least it's like if something goes wrong, it's like, okay, that's kind of like your problem now because you're here and you should fix it because that's your job. And I'm just like the baby compared to you. That's always a comforting feeling. Don't underestimate it. Who knows? Maybe it'll whisk you straight to another place like some kind of teleporting drink. Please, no. Anyway, don't sweat the details and help me name it. Something catchy and out of this world. Sleep real, all-containing dream? Maybe. I feel like the street play is kind of like meh in comparison. Youth really is a gift. You can fall asleep anywhere, anytime. I mean, I would rather not fall asleep so easily, though. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I always end up worried that I might have accidentally, like, turned off the mic or something. So if ever you guys have to you have to let me know when that happens. I don't really have, like, visual cues about when my mic is, like, on or off. That's one of the reasons I actually considered changing my mic, just so I could have one that, like, lights up if it's on and, like, turns off if it's, like, muted. I also been feeling sleepy since few days. Yeah, that's pretty much how it always goes. I don't know, maybe it's like because we're getting closer to the end of the year and it gets darker a lot faster. Wait, this tavern belongs to the no? Does it? I don't think this tavern belongs to the masked fools. That's kind of weird. Okay, yeah, this drink is kind of like meh. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's not hot enough. Like there are just some drinks that definitely work better when they're hot, but like wait, how do you end up doing the Himiko the Herda quest again? Because I didn't finish this one. I skipped through it. Because I thought that they were just going to be there, but then they're not there, so now I'm annoyed. Hmm. I mean, we kind of saw more characters than we expected in this event, but at the same time, like, not as many characters as I'd hoped. I'm sick for a while for how much food I hug my reports coming out. I'm anemic in blood and lung. Oh no! Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. But I hope you get better soon, though. It's almost the weekend. Just like, Okay, technically there's still like one work day left, so that's kind of depressing. But yeah, almost the weekend, so like hang in there. You can definitely do it, or you could just like um not go to work or school or something like that and just like rest at home. I think that would probably help a lot anyways. But then again, one of the things about resting too much is that you end up not wanting to do anything afterwards anymore. It's like like how they say like, oh, it takes 21 days to build a good habit. Like I just need 2 days to like 2 days of a vacation or 2 days of a weekend to never want to work again. And here we are, how many years later, and nothing has really changed about that. The lounge is quiet. The expected guests never show up. Every party comes to an end. Why are we being depressing already? We still have like a bit more customers left. Life rises and falls. You can't expect every moment to feel like a celebration. Let's wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed. Oh, you're starting to feel a yawn coming in. This job is far too easy. Has the lounge already gone out of style? Yeah, fashion trends shift with brutal speed, and you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for every drinksmith in Penacony. Let's wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed. Sleepiness creeps in. Just a nap. Do not collapse on duty. Even though you're yawning nonstop, you're a professional drinksmith. You'll stay at your post until the very last second. The last second, this is your final moments of clarity. Too bad, there may be no one around to wake you up. Sleep overtakes you. Who knows how long it has passed since? Kafka! No! Oh my god! It's Kafka! You're here! You're here! Oh, I missed you so much! Man, look at how worried she is for us. Oh, I missed you so much. Yeah, Kafka, you're here. Yeah, I know the OG mommy's back. She was so iconic for real. Like, like how normally I'm not particularly interested in getting like female characters, but as soon as I saw Kafka, it's like I had to get her. Like she's so pretty. She really has like the style that I like, based on like personality and on like visual appeal and all that. So it's like, oh, it's so nostalgic seeing the Stellaron Hunters again. I technically it's just her, but still like the vibes are different. It would have been hilarious if we actually like had to serve Blade and like what kind of drink would he have made? But I think one of the things that people always forget when it comes to Blade is that he's actually like a super chill guy in the sense that like unless he's struck by his Mara or is in like one of those manic episodes, he really doesn't give a fuck about most things. He's just like chill. Let's just like go with the flow. Like driving Firefly and Firefly questioning, do you even have a driver's license? Like, yeah, I do. I swear that was one of the funniest moments ever. It's like, can you imagine Blade of all people literally lining up in like, I don't know, what do they call it? Like the transportation offices or something, waiting in line to take a test. I don't know, maybe sitting in a classroom watching some kind of lecture, driving in a beaten up like Corolla or whatever just to like pass the driver's exam. She has same level of aura in Honkai that Raiden showed in Genshin toward the start of the game. Yeah, the vibes. I don't know. Is it like electro mommies are always like that? Well, there's no need to tell me, and no need to be surprised by my sudden appearance. A stone thrown into a lake will cause ripples, but those ripples eventually need someone to calm them. Still, it's not something you need to worry about. No, I'm not worried about Penacony. You just be nice. You just be nice to Kaka. She's so nice to us. Like, pretty much she's never actually gone out of her way to, like, try to hurt us or anything. So, yeah. You'll learn the full picture, but not today. That's all I can say for now. Before we part, just do what any drinksmith would. Treat me like a passerby who won't return. Fix me a special drink, and let's share a few idle words. As for what kind of drink to prepare, that's for you to decide. Oh, we didn't even try like having a joke this time around. Yeah, I really don't like the less ice option. Oh, we can make our own, but I don't really have an idea of what to make though. Maybe we should go something in her like color scheme? Nope, that looks kind of bad. Hmm. Nope. That just looks like ice cream. My god. Hmm. What kind of color works well for Kafka anyways? No, I feel like this looks like a flag instead. No, it kind of it doesn't really give off the correct vibes that I'm looking for. Nah, that just looks like a really muddled color. Hmm. Is this the correct color I'm going for? Is this whiter? Have you ever tried ice cake, but like cake with, but not cream? Yeah, the ice cream cake. Yeah, pretty much. It's actually very common here in a sense, because like it's hot, so everyone likes cold drinks. I like cold drinks too. A lot. Like, what does this color look like? Oh, it's green. That's like a minty color. Oh, this is kind of pretty. This would work though. Yeah, that blue just disappeared. It looks so dull in comparison. Sorry, I'm just kind of playing around because I really want to make her like the perfect drink. Even though I don't really have much ideas about like color and all that. Yeah, nope, everything just looks incredibly muddled. Oh, I feel like I keep picking like the wrong colors or something. That should be fine, maybe. This seems kind of cute though, so you know, it's fine. We'll just go for this. I had it for first last year, it was so good. Yeah, cakes are good. I like sweet stuff in general. Hmm. When it comes to cake, I really prefer the cakes when they're cold though, like really, really cold. Question: the Stellar Hunter's hideout was burned to ashes by an IPC strike. So why was Silver Wolf's computer the only thing left intact? Answer: because she had a firewall. No, that's a shitty joke. Don't tell Silver Wolf that. Oh my god, he's gonna cause cringe forever. The liquid slid along the edge of the glass and touched her lips. A complex look formed on her face. Maybe that meant she was satisfied? Hopefully. Unexpected flavor, like the Aurora. Brilliant, beautiful, and elusive. A delightful experience and a perfect way to end the journey. I've traveled to many places before and tasted many drinks. Want to hear about them? Yeah, of course. Not Silver Wolf matching her cringe would be good. Oh my god, Silver Wolf. I miss her too. She's really fun. And also, you know, one of the things that they actually point out is that Silver Wolf in reality is actually like a terrible gamer. If not for all the cheats and the hacks that she keeps using, she's gonna be like so bad at like every single game. So it's funny to think about. After a mission, I once pressed a button in the executive office of an IPC logistics ship, and a wobbling Intellitron butler came in with a drink. Why were you there? Okay. The script said so, so we did it. Funny thing, I stopped thinking about why. When destiny stretches the space between cause and effect to something absurd, why loses all meaning. So why press the random button? Normally, it would be the ship's self-destruct trigger, but clearly they weren't following the... No! Like, why would you like honestly, I don't understand the concept of like any ship or like facility actually having a self-destruct button. Like, like literally like one button and your whole thing just goes up in flames. It's like such a stupid idea, like a colossally stupid idea. Cause like literally your enemies could just walk in and like bam, you're like I don't know how much millions of credits just like went up in flames. Like, yeah, bad ideas overall. Added a bit of work for us, but no harm done. In the end, Blade took care of the bartender, and I handled the drinks. What the? This is your way of telling us that Blade, like, murdered the bartender? I mean, it's an Intellatron, but, like, still, don't you feel bad for the machine? You could have just, like, literally turned it off or something. It would have been fine. How did it taste? It was sugar-free drink, so it's dull and uninspired. The IPC loves to repackage desire and pretend it's harmless. That's their style. Another time, I passed through the polar region of a planet where fading gravity churned the tides beneath the glaciers. I chipped off a chunk of ice rising from the deep sea and dropped it into a glass. Why did the gravity recede? Only if you knew how to turn off switch. No, Blade is an engineer. He is smart. He just kind of looks dumb now because like he doesn't really care about a lot. But he is smart, you know. He used to be like a top tier engineer. He literally made like a little mechanical lion out of like scraps. It's kind of like the equivalent of like Tony Stark building the Iron Man suit in a cave. Kind of like that. Cuz like that time when he was trying to like uh go for an apprenticeship, like the typical like the Senjo is like full of like long-lived species, right? Blade was actually just a regular person. He was like a regular, short-lived human. And so the time when he was trying to compete, like people kept saying like, "No, I don't want to get you as an apprentice because you're a short-life species. So like, what can you actually learn in like your less than 100 years kind of life?" And he was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna prove you all wrong." And so he built like amazing things and he became like the most celebrated engineer of that generation. So yeah, he's super cool. It's just that most people didn't read his story, so they don't know all of this stuff going on behind the scenes. But yeah, I miss him though. I really want, that time when they released Dan Heng Imbibitor Linne, I actually wanted to see a lot of his history with the High Cloud Quintet. I wanted to see all of that. I wanted to see a lot of flashbacks and like a whole ass history. Maybe like with Jing Yan and his like freaking ass long life depression and all that. Just saying Jing Yan has had like a fucking tough time being alive for over 700 years and all his friends are either dead or gone or just have given up on remembering him. So it's a sad day for him. He's like the only one left. It's like Bai Heng is dead. Jing Liu is like in prison. Blade is an international criminal. Dan Heng, I mean Dan Heng likes Jing Yan, but like he's all like, but I'm not the same person as before. You have to treat me differently. So Jing Yan is all like the Zhong Li equivalent of Star is basically like, we're those who share the memories, pretty much. Except he's too nice to actually say any of that out loud. Yeah, Blade lore. He's amazing. Kafka was the one who found him. And she and Firefly found Blade. She used Firefly to like trap Blade pretty much. It was hilarious. So pretty much like he was like in his robot version, he kind of just picked up Blade and like kind of trapped him in his arms. Like, okay, you're coming with us. It's really funny. There's a lot of weird things that Elio did. He's all like, okay, Kafka, we're gonna pick up this person, and then we're gonna pick up this other person. As far as I know, I think I can't remember who was the first one. It's either Firefly or Kafka who was like the first of the Stellar Hunters. I think that time when they were trying to recruit Kafka, it's pretty much something about like if she does this very specific action, like we'll recruit her. If she doesn't do this specific action, we won't recruit her. Kind of like that. Yeah, Firefly's so old. The ironic thing about her is that a lot of her lore is basically like, oh, I have a terminal illness thing, but I want to live more. And then she keeps like, that's pretty much her hyper focus. Like, I want to live life. I still have so many things to experience, There's like so much of the world left to see. And then you find out she's like 4,000 years old. It's like, lady, what the fuck? You could have done all of that in your lifetime. You're like the oldest person in the game so far. It's like, I feel like your life has been pretty long. I mean, like, yeah, a lot of people want to live longer, but still, it's like 4,000. And she still says, like, I have not seen enough of the world. Like, that's why she wants to cure her illness and she wants to stay alive. It's like, Yeah. I mean, I kind of thought the time when they're saying like, "Oh, I have a terminal illness," I kind of thought that she was only alive for like maybe 20 years, like what her physical appearance kind of suggests. But like, no, she's been alive for 4,000. Even Jingyan's not that old, and Jingyan doesn't particularly care about being alive anymore either. Uh, it was a bit of a mess. We scraped together all the credits we had just to buy a dozen orange sodas from a beat. What the? Wait, I feel like I kind of missed some dialogue. What the? Okay. Its companion star shattered. If you want the reason, ask Sam. Okay. Silverwolf asked the same thing. Would there be Asian bacteria? Why? I don't remember picking this option. I just remember it's cool. It went well with the drink. Then there's the planet we used to frequent, long coastlines, an ever-shifting axial tilt that lets you feel the seasons change as you walk. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It was a bit of a mess. We scraped together all the credits we had just to buy a dozen orange sodas from a beach stall. Even Stellar Hunters can run out of money. Just so you know, Stellar Hunters also have a very good credit score. I think even Topaz mentions that. So yeah, these guys pay their bills on time. It's really funny. Yeah. How is she still alive? Yeah, the whole thing about like, oh, cause like, right, the whole thing about her, I don't know, what do you call it, a species or something? She's like the Star Wars, like the clones from Star Wars. It's basically that, like all of them are just a bunch of clones who were like made purely for the sake of war. They were literally designed, engineered as soldiers. And so each of them had like a not exactly self-destruct, but in a sense like, okay, it's like we can't let you live too long because like once your mission is done, you're supposed to die also. And so they kind of built like they kind of like built in a timer to each of these soldiers, saying, okay, when your time runs out, that's it. So like you kind of can't get into like enemy hands or something, and you'll be like just for the empire. And then so yeah, so I was under the impression that her life was gonna be really short, like maybe like, oh, less than a year left and I will die. It's like, no, she's been alive for 4,000. It's like, okay, that kind of makes things a lot less. Like the gravity of the situation just kind of like dropped drastically when she revealed that information. It's like, girl, you were worrying about something that's like so petty in comparison. Yeah, it's crazy. Like the whole issue, like when she had like this whole exchange thing with Jade, like you honestly assume that's like some huge ass deal, like, oh, she's willing to do anything to extend her life. It's like, yeah, okay, okay. It becomes so anticlimactic afterwards. Some people gleefully hatched a terrible plan, and some other people went through with it before a third group managed to stop it. That's how we ended up running out of funds. Um, hmm. We the Celeron hunters of the time. Okay, I'm still kind of confused about this whole conversation. Before you know it, the blank space between the script segments had almost come to an end. The time always feels fleeting. The more places you wandered, the more memories you gather. I'll remember this one too, Starlight. Listen, you've never seen me, but the ripples on this glass, like the drifting starlight, will remember this moment for both of us. Thanks for the drink. No, Kafka, don't leave so early. We need more time to chat. You have like such interesting stories. Have you watched a few episodes of Lord of the Mysteries? Like, no, I haven't. No, don't remind me. I need to catch up with so many things. I have like so many shows at the same time. It's like stressing me out because I try to spend every single lunch break that I have at work just to like watch. I watched all of the episodes today at 1.5 speed because I was running out of time. I was like so desperate to watch everything all at once. I squeezed in like 3 anime episodes in under an hour. Just because it's like, okay, I have too much pending stuff, so I need to get it over with. And I'm also starting to realize that To Be Hero X is almost finished and I have not watched anything. I haven't watched like half the season already, so I don't know. Yeah. the, the spoilers. I'm trying not to look at anything, but I don't know. Something is going on with Nice and it's stressing me out because Nice has been He has a lot of like suspicious screenshots with like a really evil look on his face. So I don't really know how they got to that point. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of wild. You stir awake, sprawled across the bar counter. A few scattered guests drifted in and out, all in tacit agreement not to disturb you. Oh, so it really was a dream though. The glass spoon and shaker are all in place. Just as there's no proof Kafka never came, there's no trace she ever did. But the drink recipe remains vividly clear. You decide to record it on the final page of your signature recipes. As the one who understands it better than anyone in the universe, only you are fit to leave this mark. Then let's name this drink. Trailblazers Special Remake. Traces so stars converge. Okay, this one's nice. I think the second one sounds like really fancy. Oh, who left this note behind? Shh, it's thanks for your hospitality. Oh, Kafka. Most of the recipes have been tested out. Time to collect my pay from Sioba. No, we're still missing. We're still missing something though. I don't know how my interest died into Hero X. I like it, but can't make myself watch it somehow. Yeah, I will get to it eventually, but it's just like not very high on my priorities because it's not on Netflix. Honestly, that's like my biggest annoyance right now because a lot of the shows I'm watching are all in Netflix and just makes it incredibly convenient because everything is on one platform. But to be Hero X is like not there, so that makes it, yeah, a little bit more hassle. It's still, I mean, doable, but I will need time to like actually sit down and like get to it. Where is Yoban? Hey, what the fuck are you doing here, Shush? Oh my god. Oh my god, why are you here? You've worked hard. Would you like a drink, some snacks, or a fresh bit of humor? Yeah, it's like kind of like the feeling like when you go home and like your spouse says like, oh, you know, would you like dinner, a bath, or me? It sounds so awkward. Never say that to me ever again. Yeah, it's like, it's you. What are you doing here? Back then, weekends were only 2 days long, not nearly enough time to get off and explore. Things are much better than now. It's like, good for you, sir. Good for you, because it's like, damn, my weekends are still 2 days long, and I definitely could stand to have it much longer. Because there's an extra Sunday at Port Astral Express. What kind of shitty joke is this? Oh my god, they all have such dry ass humor. Oh my god. Uh, oh, I should note that's just a joke. Mr. Sunday doesn't actually extend a weekend. Although he certainly he certainly tried. Yeah, he definitely tried to make 7 Sundays. Honestly, I wonder what would have happened if we had just like let him. You know, like I feel like the world will definitely be an easier place. Miss Silbahan said she must care for departed friend's child, so entrusted the lounge to me for now. And departed friend's child? Like, what child is this? What the? Where is that even from? And I, dear trailblazer, am merely a wandering drinksmith. She's pulled in a random passerby for. Yeah, I'm more concerned about the second one. Who's the child? Before leaving, Miss Yabhan was muttering to herself. I faintly heard her say, Sleepy still at the Scorch Hands Hall. I need to bring it home. Oh my god, she's talking about Sleepy. Sleepy. Damn, that's Gallagher's pet. Alright, dear Trailblazer, I heard from Miss Yabhan that you've been working on some signature recipes. That piqued my interest. Since you're free now, may I have the honor of tasting one? To master a new skill and keep it hidden is like wearing fine robes in the dark. It's time for Shush to see what you've learned. Yeah, let's head to my home turf. Like, why do we have two bars literally in the same place? You're just like across the wall. The spoon spins, tapping the side of the glass with a crisp clink. All done. Eye rolling as a bonus. Question: why does Xiaoban only allow pictures of her face to be printed on the finest liquor glasses? Answer: because her mugshot isn't a cheap shot. Shush tries to keep a guest's composure, but you clearly see admiration spilling from its electronic eye. This flavor is surprisingly familiar. Dear Trailblazer, would you mind showing me the rest of the recipe? Its paper's identical to the Express's drink menu. It might be tied to the nameless who first visited Penacony. But more likely, it was crafted by the drinksmith aboard the Astral Express at the time. That is, myself. Next time, finish it before you publish it. No wonder it feels so incoherent. Yeah, this is all your fault, though. The only constant is change. I'm not who I was, and this recipe is now layered with the interpretations of those who followed. The story could be turned into a movie. Maybe call it Mission Impossible. Oh, what a masterpiece-worthy name. No, please stop talking. Watching a new drinksmith star rise aboard the Astral Express, I can't help but feel a little emotional. Is he seriously using a sponge to clean a glass? I don't really know how I feel about that though. I can already imagine it. Maybe you'll take over as a drinksmith one day, while I explore the stars and begin my own trailblazing expedition. And I'll bring you drink recipes with me to every place I go. Don't even think about it! Why are we suddenly so mad though? Can we invite them again? Oh, can we invite them again? Daydreaming. They say you can't carve rotten wood, but that won't stop some folks from trying. Oh wait, we do have to finish the main drinks though. Wait, let's see. Yeah, let's maybe at least finish this first one before we move on. Receive guests once through invitation. Okay, yeah, so we do have to just finish. Okay, let's a puppet sample this. Okay. Yeah. Inversion? No, this one. We're trying to make this one. If only my puppet were more opinionated. Large or extra large? Okay. Hey, this one, I don't really get to use this shape very often. Step 1, unshakable confidence. Step 2, a dash of collaboration. Okay, this one and confident. Oh, okay, that was pretty easy to make actually. Okay, the color kind of looked ugly now. It was better a while ago. Wait, let me try that. I'm starting to realize I have like very specific layering patterns that I like. Okay, that's not very pretty either. Uh hmm. Wait, did we mess up? Oh no, we messed up the combination. Wait, which one? Which one is the Oh, it was supposed to be 2 blues. Hmm. It kind of looks like an eggplant now, honestly. Anyways, that should be fine. Okay. Llama beta testing went out today on YouTube Genshin channel. Oh, I haven't seen any of that. Wait, isn't she coming out next week already? Are we still in beta testing? I'm confused. Wait, not Cry is next week, right? Right? Yeah, it's supposed to be next week already. Are you telling me that she hasn't been tested yet? Okay, I'm kind of surprised. I thought she would have been like out already or something. According to the recipe, this drink enables the drinker to grow into their true essence as they subconsciously aspire to be. Their true essence? That really does sound like magic. But the person the puppet most wants to become? Who else could it be but me, Herda? It might just end up with two of me start staring awkwardly at each other. Like people who test it are now allowed to post it openly on YouTube. Oh, okay, so that's what you mean. What the fuck? Oh, holy shit. Oh my god, Herda! Oh my god, I feel so bad for her. Imagine, like, your own puppet, like, betraying you and say, like, oh, you know, the person I want to become the most is Skrullum. It's not even Madam Herda. Llama new trailers also. Wait, really? Oh my god, wait, I haven't paid attention. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I missed. I actually haven't even watched Sridra's stuff yet, so. Wow, I'm so delayed on a lot of things. Yeah, I know. Poor Madam Herda. The light texture causes slight fluctuation in my emotional index. Allow me to raise my glass in honor of your skill. Huh? That was too much growth too quickly. Looks a bit aged now. Even the appearance has changed. Is that supposed to happen? I haven't watched any of Nodcry stuff. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, I watched the live stream, but like, that's pretty much it. I'm trying not to watch too much, because I don't really want to get spoiled. Although I kind of want to get spoiled, if only so I have like some kind of idea of what to expect. It's one of those dilemmas, you know? But so long as I don't post any like story spoilers, it's just what I don't want. Like, character leaks are fine because you kind of need it to judge if you really want to spend gacha money on them or not. But as for everything else, it's like, nah, it's fine. I mean, we're all gonna experience it anyway. What's the point in like rushing the experience? Logic. Mr. Skrullin possesses mastery over knowledge. I wish to become like him, a sovereign of knowledge. Huh, didn't expect that. Ambitious, aren't you? But really, is there truly no one else you wish to become? At Herda's urging, the puppet took another sip of the drink. Oh shit, she turned into Ranmei! Why this choice this time? Because Madame Ranmei is someone who has earned recognition from Madame Herda. That reason, I suppose it holds up. But really, there's no one else you want to become? At Herda's urging, the puppet took a third sip of the drink. Oh my god, even us? Damn, Herda gets more disappointed each time. The first time I saw him jumping freely and flipping through documents without a care of the space station surveillance footage, something strange surged through my circuit board. That was the kind of freedom I had never known. I want to dash across the universe like the Astral Express. Kid, you're not ready for that. What, a few sips and you're already this far gone? The Astral Express is departing now. Like, we have element resonance, where two of the same element in same party. There's also a new thing added when there are two or more Nodcry character in same team, they get buff. This made I know one of Llama's good teammates from part. Yes, yeah. I did hear about that as well. So lucky for us, we're getting Aino for free. I don't really know how useful she is, but I guess for those who did not get Inefa, it would be a good thing anyways, just to have at least a starting point. If they're starting off with like the lunar kinds of combinations, like there's lunar charged and lunar bloom, so you always need hydro at the center of it all, so that's really good. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to start using like the typical elemental combinations. Honestly, for me, bloom, hyper bloom, all of that, like hydro, electro, and dendro are some of like the easiest ones to use, mostly because I don't really need to think about it, and like there's so much stuff going on at the same time. I feel like it's a lot easier to trigger compared to like melt or vaporize, if only because melt and vaporize don't have anything like the concept of like those dendro core things that are left all over the ground, and those dendro cores help quite a lot, you know, when dealing like AoE damage or like just in general cleaning up a lot of small mobs that are super annoying to deal with. So yeah, it's fun. And they give Nephar and Nilo Sinner. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that Nilo's gonna become super relevant again, and I also have her C1, which I honestly don't remember, but I feel like I got Nilo C1 because I was trying to get Kave. I feel like that's something that probably would have happened to me. So, well, I mean, if ever like I get like a next constellation, it might be Nilo, because like I was thinking about like which other characters I would bother using, and like obviously it's not practical to get a standard character because it's not really worth it. So I mean, I would rather just spend it on a limited character. Anyways, if you're thinking about like, oh, you can like upgrade from 90 to 95, then 95 to 100, like, nah. I mean, like, honestly, I don't really feel like it really makes that big of a deal in reality, because that only works for like one character. You might as well just get like a constellation, like a really worth it constellation. I feel like overall your damage would probably be better than just going from like 90 to 95. I don't know. It's a little bit iffy for me because like it depends. I think in most cases you're just trying to close the gap between you and like a level 100 enemy, but like most of the time it's not really that necessary, I think. Yes. Yeah, C2 Nilo. I think a lot of people have said that C2 Nilo is pretty good, so maybe I might consider it. Llama C0 increased Hyper Bloom damage by 12 to 28%. Okay, that's pretty good too. Look at her, they're being mad. Yes, the standards. I mean, like, why would you waste it on a standard? I mean, there's a high chance you're probably going to lose your 50-50 to them anyways in the future. Like, you might as well just wait. But I don't know. I mean, obviously, in my case, because I already have, like, what, three maxed out standard characters, so I'm obviously not interested in getting any more of them. But in general, because, like, constellations for standard characters are, like, so mediocre, like, why would they be worth it? Like, unless you're really just trying to get from like that extra masterless whatever currency that is. But yeah, aside from that, like not really not worth it. Like if you look at the constellations of like of people like Diluc and Chi Chi, who else is considered like not? I don't even know. I feel like no one even talks about Yume Mizuki's like C1. I have no idea what it does. So yeah, a lot of those just like kind of meh. So like don't waste your like special currency and things like that. Sudden self-awareness. Puppet took off the mask. Maybe this one. You can't live behind a mask forever. Sooner or later, it cracks. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. Woohoo! Genshin anniversary reward this time is crazy. 20 pulls, new region, free standard, free 4 constellations, so many things. Yeah, I'm actually okay with it. For some weird reason though, a lot of people were not happy, so I don't know. I mean, like one of them just straight up spent his entire stream, because like after the live stream I ended up watching another streamer just for a bit, just to see like what his comments were about the live stream. He was just complaining about it the entire time, so I was a little bit stressed because it's like a lot of the things he wanted were things that I didn't actually want, in a sense, or like he was hyper focusing it on so much that he basically ignored everything else. Like he kept saying like there's no skip button. And it's like such a like the game is ruined kind of like, but like I don't know. I mean, if you didn't want to play the story, you could just not play Genshin. You could probably play a different game. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of other games that have like similar gameplay mechanics without as long of a story. I don't know. I mean, maybe like just play something like Dark Souls. It's probably like more challenging. So yeah. But I guess I mean people are obviously entitled to their own opinions. It's just a little bit not fun to hear. Okay, we're almost done. I still haven't decided which one to get. I feel like I might get Remembrance, if only because we have very few Remembrance light cones for now, so it's kind of troublesome. I'm a little bit worried, like in the future, like we're not gonna have much options if you think about it. Like for example, Remembrance. Like how many do we have? Like not much. Maybe I mean technically this one I could buy in the shop anyways, but I don't know. Cyrene. Yeah, this one is HP thing. So this is like a healing one, which it's unlikely I'm going to be using. This one's actually really good though, but I don't really want so many. Oh wait, I got this a bunch 3 times. Wow, I got this 3 times, so they really prepared for this for quite a while. Uh-huh. Meanwhile, Wu Anniversary I found so bad. 30 pulls, boring mini events, filler passion, 12 banners stacked with 2 to 4 days time and just stopped playing for 2 months. Oh my god, I mean 30 pulls for 12 banners? damn, like if you were gonna release that many banners at the same time, you might as well given players like 100 pulls or something. It's like, how is that worth it? You're just gonna feel like it doesn't match, like the rewards don't match the outcome. It's just kind of like a money grab situation. It's instead of like rewarding people, you're just saying like, okay, this is your chance. We're just gonna like shove as many banners in like a short amount of time as possible to try to give you FOMO, so you want to spend more money in the game just to like get all of them. Kind of like that. Yeah, time-gated stuff is stressful. That's why I'm like happy at least with the Fate collab thing. They dragged it on forever, so that's just gonna be here forever, pretty much long term. Although, unfortunately, I actually haven't used Saber and Archer at all. Which is like ironic because I actually spent did I spend money? No, I don't think I spent money on her, but like I did spend quite a lot of rolls to get them. So I get Saber at least, and I haven't actually used her to fight anything. Okay, well we can do this one first. So the first one, man, everything's just allies use skill. Okay, the first one we could just probably use. What team? What team? What team? No, not Finland team. Where is the Caster? Okay, Casterese team, and then this one is Anaxa team, and then this one. No wait, we'll just. Who is better for the first part? Buffers? Wait, no, I think the first team we put Mem there. And then the second one you could probably put Robin here. I think that's probably better. Yeah, this one Memo Sprite. DOT. Oh no, the last one. This one is definitely good. Okay, so we'll stick with this and we'll see how it goes. Okay, this portion I think should not be too long anyways. I was doing my Genshin exploration. I got Silunian 4-star sword for free in Natlan. Now I only have one new region to explore with Summer Island. Oh yeah, I have not finished the Summer Island thing. So much stuff left to do. You realize you can do all of them one after the other, so it's really fun. Somehow Saber's one of my most DPS character along with Herda and Akron. Can't compete with them for how goated they are. As Raiden versus fan, it makes me both sad, both Raiden and Akron getting power creep. But yeah, I mean they got released very early on, so it's a little bit expected that it was gonna turn out this way, but who knows? You might get like upgrades in the future. They did upgrade a lot of the older characters, so who knows? They might do the same thing. Although I think, technically speaking, Raiden was like, I mean Akron was like super OP for like a really long time. So it's not too bad overall. I mean, I'm just happy that Adventuring was like relevant for ages. He was just so useful for such an insanely long period of time that I'm still using him until now. Okay, this should be fine, I think. We're only in like the third stage anyway, so this should be easy. Or maybe I should have put Ranmei after all. It's always a little bit tricky, like breaking a lot of their weaknesses at the same time. But we will see. Yeah, I really love Adventuring. It's so useful. I mean, he doesn't work with a lot of like the newer HP characters like Castoris or Maide, but it's still okay. We just use like different ones. Anaxa is so fun. I still cannot stress how fun it is to use Anaxa because I really hate matching weaknesses, so having him around just like makes everything so easy peasy most of the time. always Mem, although her Mem's damage is like so mediocre.
守れ
Woohoo! Nice. Wow, we still have one stage.
Yeah.
Are we actually doing well? I can't really tell.
征服しよう深淵へ
神聖を
死を受け入れよ
Sometimes I still can't really tell if it was a good idea to have like both Maide and Castoris on the same team. I think it makes the HP drain like a lot faster, but still. Sometimes like having a double DPS team is not necessarily like the better outcome. Like yeah.
大丈夫問題はないもうじゃサイレン
Yeah, I'm still so grateful for Locha in cases like this because the HP drain is just so high that like traditional healers could probably not actually catch up anyways.
朽ち果てて
Come on, Castoris, you can do it.
神
You
聖を
can do it. Still, actually, we're only in the third stage though. It's taking us a little bit longer than expected to do this.
守れ
燃えろ天剣よ下れ
Maybe we'll have an easier time in like the second half or something.
大丈夫問題はない
Hopefully.
不可能は
I feel like in a lot of cases, Anaxa Herda team tends to do much better compared to even Castoris, which is kind of ironic because you would assume that like Castoris would do better, but yeah, it's a little bit strange sometimes. Or maybe I'm just like using the wrong boss or something. Sometimes I thought I would have gotten Losha rather than Ranmei for Castoris, but both are good for yes, both of them are really good. So it's kind of hard. I feel like universally speaking though, Ranmei would probably be a better choice rather than Locha. It's only because like Locha, I use Locha mostly for Castoris and Maide, but if not for that, like I can't really use him in like most other teams.
私は体が弱い
運試しと行こう
戦闘になったら前に出てください
ほらコンサート
開幕の時
Oh, let's go.
ユニゾンが響く開けごま
Man, these trash cans are always so annoying though.
この神業で万物を再構築しましょう
Okay, come on you guys, you can do it. Do it quickly. Do it quickly.
買いだ
Man, it's so hard like gaining energy with this team though.
気をつけて
Castoris Dragon Creek fell off, it got the shit done, but her and Nax are just faster. And a lot of cases, because technically they are like AoE, and like they kind of have a lot of like follow-ups all one after the other.
この神
Especially Anaxa. It's so fun having so many turns consecutively. Just makes things like a lot more peaceful.
想定内
買いだ
Heh.
答えは
Let's go! And honestly, it's really great that Herda actually targets usually like the most elite enemy and puts the most stacks on them. Because like, you know, before, the typical problem with AoE units is that their damage gets distributed so equally that like, it feels like the rest of the damage is wasted because it just gets shoved onto like little mobs instead. So Herda kind of solves that issue. There! Oh, we got 60,000. Nice. We just kind of have to finish this and we'll be good.
気をつけて
Oh, we're still in wave 2 out of 3, so we actually have quite a lot left to go. We'll be fine, I think. Probably.
全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるか
答え
Yeah, I mean, I honestly said I was going to do this manually, but it's just way faster to do it on auto mode because it's not as if I would make like really like drastically different decisions anyways. It's just like faster overall. Come on, Robin, you can do it. The main problem with Akra is inconsistent AoE damage. Yeah, that's one of those unfortunate things because like she was good for her time, but like newer enemies now are just like built differently.
思考を広げて答えはないんだからイラゲ5万
Robin has been singing for ages.
クルーがいるこの
Come
紙
on, Anaxa. Let's
万
go.
物を最
Heard us skill cashing to 1.5 mil, but you gotta stack 9 stack to get Akra for that much. Yeah. Power creep is too much. Too much in this game. Ooh, adventuring. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. Not as fast as I would have hoped though, but it's okay. Cleared it out, so we're good on that part. Let us see how well we do in the succeeding one. I'm a little bit worried on that part, but... The cast... Oh, it's different! Joke. Okay. Is this like a fine one thing though? Would he be better for this scenario? A lot of it really is. Oh, this is tricky. Like, as for... Maybe we should just go back to using Argenti. Argenti is so convenient. Ugh, this guy, sir. Okay, wait, let's set the Naxa team again. Okay, first half. Okay, who is going to be my support unit? We're gonna use Argenti just out of convenience because he's so damn easy to use. Maybe we put... Would be better. Damage, and then Sparkle, and then... Maybe a healer? You know, I actually keep forgetting you can just drag them around. I used to have such an annoying time like moving them around, but turns out, yeah, you can just drag it, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, you know what? We will see how well the first team does. I'm not really sure this will do well. I used to farm so much with your Argenti in early game. Yeah, that's the reason why I had him there for a lot, because I feel like very few people actually own Argenti. So it's a good thing like having him around.
花火の意見降参しちゃいなよ
発目して待とう栄光あれ
コンサートスタート
Okay, let's see how well this first team performs. If they perform badly, I will just change it and before moving on to the
空に
next,
あ
I
る
think.
美しさを守り抜く
こんなもん
甘く見たな
全てが共鳴する星々の反響
Yeah, times like this, I feel like the timing for using Robin's skills is always a little bit off.
見つけてごらん
消え去れ空にある美しさを守り抜く空にある美しさを守り抜く
Okay, we passed the trash can thing.
もうじゃ再臨
I wonder though, does anyone actually use my fine on right now?
空にある美しさ
Oh,
を
I
守り
realized I probably should have put Argenti in the middle just so you'd get like hit more often. It's a good way for earning energy, but I guess we do have a lot of like AoE enemies in this time.
準備は朽ちない
We're still on wave 1 though. This is taking a little bit longer than expected.
空にある美しさを守り抜く消え去れ空にある美しさを守り抜く
動じないで答え見つけてごらん
準備は朽ちない
Yeah, times like this though, I still feel like I probably should have gotten like Boho or something just for like increased energy regen. But at the same time, maybe it's like not really that big of a deal anymore.
もうじゃ
I never use Finon, just Turin or Naxa. Yeah. Hold on. Finon. I don't know. I kind of wish like they'd actually show you like the stats of like which characters people are using. Because like if I see that there's some support characters that no one's using, like obviously I just switch them out, right? Like what's the point in keeping them there if that's just going to happen?
空にある美しさを守り抜く
Yeah, it's not killing stuff as fast as I'd hoped though.
厄介を避け償
Should
い
I
た
just stick to my previous team? Oh my god. Locha! Fucking heal! Heal!
再臨
Everyone is dying right now, look at that!
大丈夫天使を授けん
おう動じないで
準備は朽ちない
Yeah, how many turns do we have? 2 turns left, but we're still on wave 2 though. Is that enough time to finish all of this? I'm a little bit worried though. Yeah, we have 2 cycles. That might not be enough to finish everything.
守り抜く
The advanced forward mechanic, definitely.
星々の反響
Okay. Okay, I guess she had another turn anyways.
もうじゃ再臨
Yeah, we're not doing so well. Huh.
きっと頑張って答え見つけてごらん
消え去れ 空にある美しさを守り抜く
Maybe this would have been better. It's like a double DPS situation or something?
こんなもん
準備は朽ちない空にある美しさを守り抜く 取るに足りませんね
厄介を避け
空にある美しさを守り抜く
Okay. Okay, just a little bit more. We actually still haven't even reached like 30,000 yet.
もうじゃ再臨
おう動じない
消え去れ空にある美しさを守り抜く
Oh, that still didn't actually reach. Oh, that didn't even reach like 30,000 yet. We're gonna have a difficult time, I think.
準備は朽ちない空にある美しさを守り抜く
気は熟した
で全てが共鳴する星々の反響
Okay, okay. We've like speeded up a little bit.
動じないで
消え去れ
Okay, this is definitely not enough
空に
then.
ある美しさを守り抜く
No, this is bad. We didn't actually make it in time though. Yeah, unfortunate. But you know what? I'm curious to see how the second team does. Because if the second team doesn't do well either, I might as well just change everything all at once.
期待して損した
運試しと行こ
デジャブ開幕の時頼むぞ
思考を広げる
この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
イラゲゴマ
Okay, okay.
答えは
Seems like
ない
still
んだから
going okay so far.
思考を広げて崩れちゃえ
Oh, not bad.
好きに使ってくれ不可能はないイコ様は買いだサイは投げられたすべてを失うかはたまた手に入れるか
Yeah, so much pure fiction. Okay.
美人を見たこと好奇心は危険なも答えはないんだからイラゲゴマ夢中になっちゃえ思考を広げて
Okay, okay. First stage finished.
万物を再構築。
Oh, sublimation. Thank
魂
God.
を狙い撃つ。
Let's go. Oh no, the grit value's
答
gone.
えは
This is pure fiction, right? Fourth part. I only got 39k points in this
崩れ
one.
ちゃえ
Yeah, let's see how we do though. The first half was definitely not good though. I definitely will not be
この神業
using
で
Argenti next time.
万物を再構築し
I
ま
think
し
he
ょう。
doesn't kill the enemies fast enough to like justify bringing him along.
クルーがいる。
好きに使ってくれ
思考を広げて答えはないんだからイラゲゴマ夢中になっちゃえ
気をつけて不可能はない
Okay, just a little bit more.
思考を広げて
買いだ
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, at least.
すべてを失
Oh
う
no, we have like one cycle left. Really? Well, technically two-ish cycles. Let's see how well we do though. I'm not sure if I actually... No, I don't think I can reach like 60,000, but I should at least
この
reach
神業で
50,000 like this, right?
万物を再構
Probably.
築しましょう。魂を狙い撃つ。
Yeah. We should reach 50,000, no problem.
買いだ
Okay, last target to go. Let's see how well we do. Please do
こ
well.
の神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
答えはないんだからイラゲゴマ夢中になっちゃえ思考を広げて
僕が出そう
魂を狙い撃つ。
イラゲゴマ
気をつけてすべてを
Okay, all the ultimates are coming at the same
答
time.
えは
Let's go.
不可能はない
思考を広げて崩れちゃえ
Yeah, okay. We probably won't reach 60,000 points at this rate then.
買いだ
I think we're a little bit... We lack a bit of turn. Maybe like one more cycle to reach 60,000.
買いだ 気をつけて
Thank God though for all of adventuring and his follow-up attacks. That helps so much.
何か用ですか。クルーがいる。魂を狙い撃つ。見よ。
この
Yeah, okay, yeah, we definitely won't reach 60,000 like this. Oh, it's a little bit unfortunate.
好奇心は危険な答えはないんだから。美人を見たことないの？
Damn it, I don't even have enough. Yeah, look at that. Unfortunate, we only reached 56,000. Okay, we definitely have to do the first one better though. What would be the strategy for the first one? Wait, we can actually see other people's suggestions, right? Yeah. Oh, people actually used Finon in the first half. Oh, if that's the case then I probably should consider bringing them along. This one though is hilarious. I don't really want to use the second half team though. That doesn't seem very interesting to me. Reset lineup. Fine on team, fine on team. Definitely should not be bringing along adventuring there. I think he's not the best one. Actually, in this case, I might as well just consider bringing like Lingsha. I don't know, just for the heck of it. And then this first one... Why is it always enemies though? Okay, let's see how well this team does. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to do any better than my previous one. But, yeah.
気迫を示せ。
安息の日
露光少女。
黎明を灯す
But yeah, I can't possibly be worse than the Argenti team, right? Probably. Alright, I forgot to do this advancing thing.
守り導こ
清らかに万象はいずれ過ぎゆく。
未来は絶対だ
う寧静瞳に
明日のために
我に力を。守るべき者のため
Okay,
に。
let's go. Let's go, Finon. You can do it. Woo! Castellana, come on.
余人よ来世に暁を
Is that considered good damage or not? Okay, well everyone kind of... Most people kind of died, so I guess that's okay. It's a little bit stressful, like advance forwarding everyone though, when you're kind of running out of turns. God, everyone's taking so many damn turns. It's exhausting waiting for all of them to finish. Well, actually, in which case, it might actually not be a bad idea having like Finon here because he's kind of advance forwarding everyone, so but like the turns are still kind of the same.
心に刻め
Yeah. Yeah. This might actually be fine. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We are already in this second wave. We're not doing so bad compared to a while ago. Hopefully. It's pretty much been Finon's turn the entire time. We haven't had a break. He's been around for so long. Is the stream lagging? It's not lagging, right, is it?
紛争を刻む烈日よ天を引き裂け星々を燃やし尽くそう明日のために
Okay, actually. Wait, are we doing better than a while ago?
未来は絶
I'm
対
not really sure anymore. So we're only at like, okay, 19,000. Are we gonna reach 20,000 soon?
冷静瞳に
明日のために大丈夫さ。
プレーですね。
この身をくべよう。余人よ、来世に暁よ。
Okay, okay, everyone's dying. Everyone's dying, please. I think we should do at least a little bit better than a while ago. Because we're close to the 22 mark, yeah. But I don't know if we'll be able to reach like the 30,000 mark though. That's kind of what we need just to be like on the safe side. I'm still kind of surprised though, like Dragon Juno is able to reach like 40,000. So I definitely am curious about what strategy they use to do that.
烈日よ、天を引き裂け。
Okay, okay, we passed 24,000.
血で鍛えよう。その程度か。
陣列を組め。
紛争を刻む。余人よ、来世に暁よ。血で鍛えよう。
そこまで。気は熟した。
その程度か。
Come on. Yeah, okay. So this was actually not that drastically better compared to a while ago.
心に刻め。烈日よ、天を引き裂け。星々を燃やし尽くそう。
陣列を組め。
この身をもってあなたを守り導こ
我に力を。我々はとうに嵐に踏み入った。守るべき者のために打ち崩せ。
命にさほど価値はない。
Fighting so long, I'll feel the same. So many dudes. Yeah, he's like not in summon range. Okay, wait, let's see.
明日のために前へ進むしかない。
プレーですね。
Okay, okay, we have like one last chance to see how. Oh no! Oh my god, we literally just started though. No, such a waste. Damn it. We definitely needed like 30,000 though. We're kind of like in the hit or miss kind of range.
う。デジャブ。
開幕の時。
Yeah. 32. If we do the same as before, we're not gonna reach like 60,000.
この神業で万物を再構築。
Yeah, what is your Dragon Junie? What is your strategy for the first half? Because I've been doing pretty badly on the first half though, which is kind of surprising.
だから
Like I thought using Finon would help a lot, but not really. I don't know if Link Show was like the right choice for all of this anymore. Okay, I definitely have to stop adventuring from like always using his skill for no reason.
不可能はない。気をつけて。
Maybe you should just use Castories in the first half. Would that make sense?
サイは投げられた。すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか、気をつけて。
好奇心は危険な答えはないんだから。
I always run out of skill points, my god.
ミー、
この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。クルーがいる。魂を狙い撃つ。ベッド。そうかいだ。俺を信じろ。不可能はない。
Yeah. Akron in the first half.
思考を広げて崩れちゃえ。好奇心は危険。答えはないんだから。
Maybe you should just bring an axe in the first half. Would that help? I feel like it probably would.
夢中になっちゃえ。進歩なし。
Ugh, always running out of skill points. Such a pain. Such a pain.
美人を見たことない。思考を広げて
クルーがいる。この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
Yeah. I thought Fino would help, but then like he did better than Argenti, but not really.
崩れちゃえ。
僕が出そう。
Damn it. Adventuring, stop refreshing people's shields for no reason. It's not even necessary.
逆さまはなしだ。気をつけて。サイは投げられた。すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。買いだ。
好奇心は危険な。答えはないんだから。ひらげごま夢中になっちゃえ。
気をつけて。ミよ、この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。魂を狙い撃つ。クルーがいる。これが維心伝心か。俺を信じろ。不可能はない。
Oh wait, huh? Don't go for the boss? Wait, really? I don't know. I'm not actually I don't really know how to fight this guy. I just kind of do it.
思考を広げてまとめてかかってきて。
Yeah, this is probably why I have a hard time with these things because I don't actually read the instructions on what you're supposed to
好奇
do.
心は危険なも。答えはないんだから。
For pure fiction, you don't go for the boss. Okay. Okay. Although, I don't know, an erudition type still.
俺がやる。私は貧弱な一階の学者に過ぎます。魂を狙い撃つ。クルーがいる。ミよ、この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。買いだ。疲れますね。気をつけて。
Yeah, I don't think we're going to reach 60k.
サイは投げられた。すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。買いだ。気をつけて。10日交換。これは無からの想像
好奇心は危険なも。
です。
答えはないんだから。
魂を狙い撃つ。クルーがいる。
Oh my god, not enough skill points. Why? It's always the skill points.
買いだ。気をつけて。
God, thank God for adventuring having so many turns. If not for that,
可能は
I definitely don't think our score would be like this.
美人を見たことないの。思考を広げて夢中になっちゃえ。
ベッド。 イカ様はなし
好
だ。
奇心は危険な答えはないんだから。
Yeah, I don't really think we'll make it though.
買いだ。最
Well,
後
actually, you might be able to? Maybe?
すべてを
I'm not really sure.
はたまた手に入れるか。気をつけて。買いだ。
We might have a shot at... Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe not.
万物を再構築しましょう。クルーがいる。魂を狙い撃つ。
これが維新伝心か？
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Really? We only have one left?
気をつけて。
Okay, damn it. We were so close. So close. What is this sorcery? Okay, fine. We did really bad in the first half. I know, right? Oh, okay, okay. So we definitely cannot use Finon team in the first half. Maybe I should just consider switching them around. I will maybe this team in the first half. Although they're technically they don't actually do anything, so I don't know. And then maybe like the Casteries team here. Okay, this one? Maybe Robin instead? Would that be better? I don't know, we're always running out of skill points. It's really irritating. Okay, then this one, maybe we'll do the memo sprite thing. I don't have other memo sprites, unfortunately. Okay, maybe.
ほらこれ
運試しと行こう。
コンサート。
開幕の時。
Thankfully, at least all of these guys' skills can work. Okay, actually, I kind of don't want to leave this on auto mode because Adventuring always ends up using his skills unnecessarily. And it's kind of like frustrating.
共鳴する。美人を見たことないの？イラゲごま。
クルーがいる。
今宵魂は抱擁を交わす。星々の反響。
Okay, yeah, I kind of have to time
ブートコー
Robin's ult because she ends up using it way too often, especially when like the turns are going to be like directly your allies anyway, so it's kind of a waste. You're better off using it to like interrupt
これは
something.
無からの想像です。魂を狙い撃つ。
好奇心は危険。答えはないんだから。まとめてかかってきて思考を広げて夢中になっちゃえ。
ベッド。
私は文弱の一階の学者に過ぎません。
What are these little chain marks anyways? I actually have no idea what these guys do. What is this? Oh, okay, so you're technically not really supposed to attack them?
すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。
Yeah, maybe just like hit the petty guys first.
クルーがいる。
イカ様はなしだ。
この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
Okay, we didn't have enough.
魂を狙い撃つ。
Oh, I thought for sure those were gonna die. Unfortunate. At least that died. Oh, that died too. Oh, but our score isn't as high as I expected, considering how many turns we've already taken so far.
イラゲごま。 好奇心は聞き答えはないんだから。
Maybe we should have just used like Xiao Qiu after all or something. The DOT.
気をつけて。行こそ買いだ。
Then you just bring like Silver Wolf to like implant weaknesses all the time.
ベッド。サイは投げられた。すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。気をつけて。
今宵星々の反響。
何か用ですか。クルーがいる。魂を狙い撃つミー、この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
Yeah, strategies are so difficult. This is one of those things like normally I just leave it on auto mode and just do it a bunch of times until I get the score that I want. Anyways, it's a little bit tricky like actually waiting to do it manually.
まとめてかかってきて。イラゲごま夢中になっちゃえ。
See, we're still on the second wave.
好奇心は危険
We
ご。
still have like one entire wave to go. How is that even possible? Like we're performing like drastically worse than I expected.
イカ様はなしだ。
And we're out of skill points. Again, why? Why am I always out of skill points?
ベッド。サイは投げられた。すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。
クルーがいる。
Mostly deal AoE and adventuring keep follow up. Oh yeah, that's definitely one thing for sure.
イカ様買いだ。
疲れますね。
気をつけて。
想定内ですミー、この神業、
Yeah. Okay.
万物を再構築しましょう。私は貧弱な一階の学者に過ぎません。
思考を広げて夢中になっちゃえ。好奇心は聞き答えはないんだから。
Okay.
イラゲごま崩れちゃえ。
遊んであげるよ。買いだ。サイは投げられた。すべてを失うか、はたまた手に入れるか。気をつけて。
今宵星々の反響。
Okay, it's fine. We're just going to like get everyone to.
クルーがいる。ミー、この神業で万物を再構築しましょう。
This is only like barely better than. Oh no, that was wrong. I wasn't supposed to hit her.
やるじゃん。
イカ様はなしだ。買いだ。
想定内です。
気は熟した。
好奇心は危険。答えはないんだから。思考を広げて夢中になっちゃえ。
Are we doing better? I mean, technically our score is higher than the one a while ago, but I don't know how the second half is going to turn out like. That makes me a little bit worried.
魂を狙い撃つクルーがいい疲れますね
買いだサイは投げられた全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるか気をつけて
ミーこの神業で万物を再構築しましょう
7 or
魂を狙い撃つ
当たりだ
好奇心は危険なもの答えはないんだから
2. Okay, no, we'll get rid of this one.
まとめてかかってきてイラゲ5万崩れちゃえ
買いだ気をつけて
この歌声で勝利をユニゾンが響く美人を見たことないの
私は貧弱な一階の学者にすみませんクルーがいい魂を狙い撃つ
今宵星々の反響
ミー豚この神業で万物を再構築しましょう
At least we passed the 30,000 mark. Thank God for that.
クルーがいい
好奇心は危険なも答えはないんだから
サイは投げられた全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるか買いだ
まとめてかかってきて思考を広げて夢中になっちゃえ
疲れますね
そこまで
気をつけて
生意気
買いだイカ様は気をつけてサイは投げられた全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるか
It's best teammate to get Akron to burst quickly. Honestly, DOT. Oh no, I didn't get to use Herda's ult. I'm mad about that. Okay, I mean that was slightly better than a while ago, but who knows. I like using Jiaoqiu. Jiaoqiu is super useful. Agility. I think DOT in general tends to work very well for getting her ult up quickly.
デジャブか服従か死か
眉よりいでよ
償いたまえ
死よ守れ
我が血よ燃えろ
Okay, I feel like we're probably just going to let this run on its own. I think this isn't a very like skill point heavy team anyway, so I don't really think we have to manage it as much as the one a while ago.
もうじゃ再臨
So yeah, let's see how well this team does. Hopefully it survives better. At least we just need at least 30,000 or something. Go on, Kesteries, you can do it. You can do it.
不可能はない
死の幕
Ooh, nice.
復しよう
Nice. Oh, I really like using My Day. He's fun.
白化よ避けん。
死よ守れ。
弱い。
天使を授けん。亡者再臨。
授けます。
天剣よ下れ。
Come on, you guys can do it. You guys can do it.
白化よ避けん。
There, Castries, let's go. Although honestly, I feel like there are times when she's definitely not very suited to content like this because like there's so many tiny ass mobs that like you need them to refresh
燃えろ。
before the turns actually make sense.
不可能は
Okay, this is giving me some kind of anxiety though. Even though I feel like this team will probably be okay.
死よ。
But who knows? We still have quite a lot of like enemies left to deal with. You're on the second stage.
死よ守れ。
Imagine though if you could like actually max this out. That would be so good.
大丈夫。問題天使を授けん。亡者再臨。大丈夫。
征
問題はない。
服しよう。
Grit value, come on, let's go. Let's go.
深淵へ。
天使を授けん。償いたまえ。
Damn it, 1%. Oh my god, Casteries! It's really gonna go all out. Going all out for that 1%. Damn. It really does feel wasted sometimes. But that's how it goes. Okay. Did we pass the 60k mark?
朽ち果てて
Okay, just a little bit more and we'll actually pass the 60k mark. So this is definitely a better lineup compared to the... Yes! At least we finished the 60k mark, so hooray for that. Let's just see if we can actually beat this guy, but... considering like how many turns we have left, maybe not.
神聖を死よ守れ。
天使を授けん。
死よう。
That's surging. Hurry, at least one missing star won't bother us now. Yeah.
神聖
Oh, thank God. I really can't stand to like let this stay at like 2 out of 3 stars or something. That would be so stressful.
白化よ避けん。亡者再臨。
Sometimes I feel like Locha keeps doing these things for no reason.
朽ち果てて
I have 1 turn left? Really?
痛みますね。
深淵へ。
Yeah, we're definitely not gonna reach anywhere close to Dragon Jinwei's score. That one was like way too good.
死よ守れ。
不可能はない。
授けます。
天使を授けん。白化よ避けん。償いたまえ。
天剣よ下れ。
今に見てろ。亡者再臨。
C6 DPS is something else for sure. Yeah. Unfortunately, I decided to go for like a C6 support instead of a C6 DPS. But it's okay, Churin, I love you. You're still like one of the best characters ever.
死よ守れ。朽ち果てて授けます。
天使を授けん。不可能はない。
85%. Will we get like another? No. I don't know if we'll get another turn though. Maybe the dragon won't catch up.
受け入れよ。
征服しよう。
Oh, the dragon actually makes it. Just barely, but I don't really think it makes much difference anymore at this point. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we reached 70,000. Not like not the best thing, but like it's okay. At least like we passed the 60k mark, so not bad. Wait, what score did Dragon Junwei get? I'm definitely sure it was like much higher than this one because like they got 40k on one of the rounds, and that's like incredibly difficult. So let's see. Oh yeah, 40k on one half and then like 38k on the other half. Damn. 78,000. Imagine like the perfect score is like 80,000 and you're getting like 78 out of that. So amazing for sure. But like hooray, at least so we finished the bartending event. Most of it, at least technically speaking. I mean there's a few extra things we could do, but I definitely won't be doing those on stream anymore because that's just like the extra itty bitty parts that like aren't very interesting, and it is going to be the next Genshin update soon. But yeah, so we're done with Pure Fiction, we're done with the bartending event, so hooray for all of that. Yeah, we only have 19 days for this, so don't forget to people who have still not gotten this. This is okay, to be fair, it's not a lot of rewards, but still, you know, better than nothing. So hooray for that. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you so much to everyone who joined today's stream. I hope you had a great time watching me kind of struggle through all of this, but that's kind of to be expected. Should we consider raiding someone? I actually don't. I'm not really the type to raid, but let's see if we can find someone who's like similar size, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, for me, like the most important thing is that they're in English. Yeah, English. Come on. Do we have anyone? Okay, there is someone here. To be fair, I don't actually know any of these streamers, but like hopefully they're fun. So, yeah, let's just try to raid someone and see how it goes later on. But okay, you know, again, thanks to everyone who joined today's stream. I hope you had a great time. Finishing the bartending event with me and like a little bit of my yapping as usual, and then like watching me struggle through Pure Fiction a bunch of times. So yeah, hopefully you guys had like some suggestions on like team comps and all that. Maybe you can like do something similar if you have similar characters. I definitely don't recommend Ainon in this stage because he definitely did not work out well. But anyways, okay, yeah, let us find someone to raid, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully over the weekend, but I'm not really sure like what I would stream if we do end up, you know, having something else over the weekend. I will see. And anyways, you know, have a great rest of the day, everyone, and I will see you again soon. So let's just pick someone to raid. Yeah, someone is doing the Trailblaze mission. This is kind of okay. Yeah, so let's just see how the raid goes. Yeah, they have Mem with them, so that's kind of funny. Yeah, I think we could probably just raid now. I don't really want to wait too long anyways, considering the stream is technically over, so yeah. Okay, wait, let's just make sure I ended the stream properly. Okay, there we go.